restless. I'm a mess, but I'm a boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me low, bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
Yo, who told us we ain't gonna win, man? Really? He's a bozo. Bozo. Really? Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
The tackle made at the
he was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. So on fourth down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set, 180. Alert, 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 alert. We want it. Come to my work.
They go play action. Mayfield rolling to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Malcolm Butler.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He'll buy some time right to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. 12 yards there and a first down.
Set, 180.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Mayfield off the play fake. That's caught over the middle by Hurst.
Mayfield,
and he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
It's a gain of 6.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers to, change up their timing, they're going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him, all right? As a defensive guy, they've got to dump him on his backside a few times, shake things up.
Yeah, they're going to need an in-drive adjustment here on this first series. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Falcons.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Complete to
well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line.
One of my favorite safeties in the league is Harrison Smith. His ability to support in the run game, as we just saw there, that's key, but also can cover deep as well.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, QB, come on. Mark 22, Mark 22. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Falcon first down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
We're scoreless after one.
First quarter with no score.
Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Run.
Now Mayfield on the move to his left. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
On second down now, it's Cook. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now Cousins. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
41-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Quaker Omaha. 21, check back 21. Know your job.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And the running back position just continues to evolve from what I saw as a youngster when you just took the ball from the quarterback and ran as far as you could. Nowadays, you've got to be able to catch the ball as well. And there were 15 running backs last season, partner, that ran for over 1,000 yards, but only 3 had 500 or more receiving yards as well. Leonard Fournette with Jacksonville, Christian McCaffrey, of course, with Carolina, and this guy right here, Dalvin Cook.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to the ground, Cook. Cook, a first down and more. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, away from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LREs. Distinctive destinations, all I want is...
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Alert, 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 alert. Check back 50. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Check 37, check 37.
Throwing, Mayfield, buying time to his left. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Mayfield to throw it, sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays. On second down, Cottrell, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Harrison Smith.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Mayfield on first down, being chased out left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Kings. Pistol. Hurry.
Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. They'll run on first down. Cottrell. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Clinton Dix there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Play fake. Mayfield. A very quick pass to Ridley. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. The drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team. And they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Final play of the half, Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll roll him out right. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. It's good to make it 17-7.
Good. Makes the score Falcons 17. Vikings
Following
7.
the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Dalvin Cook, the ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Again, it's Cook. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
But these guys got to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On 3rd down, Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Running for it, here's Cook. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Falcons 17. Vikings 14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Mike Hughes.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield rolling to his right. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Hey, 133. Hurry.
On 1st down, Cottrell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's got this down to the 35.
The running back.
11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
He'll buy some time right. This is caught. Watkins. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
The tackle made by Michael Pierce.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Good.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Gun.
They run it again with Cook. He'll have a 1st down past the 40, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Vikings. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They run again on 1st down, Cook. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons 17. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Falcons 17-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Irv Smith Jr., his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
His kick is
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
21.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. Cottrell. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. On 2nd down now, Cottrell. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield on play action. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
First down, Atlanta.
Hey, alert 33. Right there. 54, right there, right there. Hurry, hurry. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
They go play action. Mayfield. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Mayfield's pass.
7 yards to pick up there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 2nd down, Cottrell. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
3rd down.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense. And then in the end, he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
22-yard line.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. And he will find his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. The 26. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Cousins. And finding Pruitt. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Again, the
Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
And 2.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third.
Gun. Hey, Steamer.
Off the play fake, Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
At the 22-yard line.
Now Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie us at 24-all. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Good. 180. Check, block 54. Hurry.
On 1st down, Cottrell. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Vikings 26.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
1st and goal, Atlanta.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a second and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Back. Again, the ball
All right, well, they didn't kick it on second down, now 3rd and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on 4th down. Let's say it gets blocked and it's behind the line of scrimmage. You fall on it, you get another chance at it. Give yourself that option. Give yourself that opening.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, Cottrell. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights.
Vikings 24.
We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for the Falcons, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year.